universe. What is going on, all my hitmen and Harley Quinns? You know who it is. It's your favorite mother freaking role model, the Buddhist Wusan with an attitude, aka Mr. Wonderful, Hitman Thornton Ferrari Action T Vizzle. What in did we not say? My first off, before I even start getting into it, hit that subscribe button, click that bell icon so you can be alerted when all my videos drop or whenever they drop. All right, let's get right to it. Did we not say my dude was gonna be a problem? Did we not say he was going to be a problem? All right, let's just get right into it. Opens up Wakanda 6 years ago. Bucky's there. After he went through the whole deprogrammed situation, he's out in the woods with Ayo, away from Wakanda, and she starts spouting off the words that trigger his inner, Hulkaless ninja assassin Terminator mode. And of course, he's all nervous about it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And she's just reassuring him, and then she starts rattling off the words, and he can see him getting nervous and scared, starts tearing up. And at the same time she's saying it, you get all these flashbacks when he was the Winter Soldier and all the things he did. And sure enough, nothing happens. And Ayo just says to him, "You're free." And he just like pauses for a second and looks at her for like, what? For like reassurance. "You're free." And he just tears up, starts crying, just overjoyed that he does not have that mind state anymore. I mean, imagine being trapped in your own mind, having no control over what you're doing, but you can see it happening like a dream. I mean, that's crazy. You wonder why my dude got PTSD like that. Anyway, cuts back to them in the alley having the discussion about the Zemo situation. She's like, "Why did you free him? And, we want him, okay? We helped you with your super soldier situation, okay?" And he's saying, "Hey, I'm happy, I'm grateful, I'm truly grateful, I'm thankful that you guys helped me, but we got a situation and we need his help." Okay, basically he's a means to an end, kind of like what Zemo said to him. And Ayo's like, "All right. Since we got history, and I think you're kind of hot, because I do sense some sexual tension there. Could be wrong. We're giving you 8 hours. Okay? 8 hours. And basically, if nothing else happens, we're coming for him regardless." And she walks out, and they go their separate ways, and she does the most dripping with sass, swagger, superhero strut out the alley. Ayo does. Whew. Last time I saw a bald woman this sexy was in the first Star Trek movie with William Shatner and all that. Star Trek, the motion picture. They had that one actress, I forgot her name, but she was bald and sexy as hell. But anyway, that's a whole nother situation. Anyway, Bucky shows back up to Zemo and Sam, letting them know about the situation, that Wakandans are here. They want Zemo. We got a situation. We got to handle business because we're on the clock now. And of course, Zemo's walking out the shower, looking all swagged out and everything. But basically, up there being all, "Oh, thanks for sticking up for me." And Sam, "Shut up. We ain't sticking up for you, boy. We got business and we need your help." And they start going back and forth discussing about superheroes and the serum and blah, blah, blah. Steve Rogers wasn't corrupted, just going on and on. In the meantime, the Flag Smashers are trending worldwide. Okay? And the little stunt Carly pulled, blowing up that depot with all this that the supplies were in, killing people, and because Sam and Bucky, they did see that on their phones and saw what they did, so that's trending. And so they start having their little debate about, is she corruptible? Can she be turned back? And just going on and on. Anyway, like I said, smash cuts to the Flag Smashers. They're seeing the situation on the news, and they're kind of looking at her sideways like, "Really? We doing this, huh? Really? This is what's hood? This is what's going on in the streets?" I do. Okay, so, and then They figure out a plan to go to the GRC like place, camp, whatever that they were all staying in, that Carly and them were all staying in with Mama Donia, and basically to try to get some more information because they're looking for her. They get there, they start looking around, nobody's giving, them any info. Sam comes across this guy explaining the situation about, hey, they said they would help us. They said they would send us supplies, teachers, all this stuff, and that was 6 months ago. And again, the GRC basically just recapping when the blip happened and everyone all certain and people disappeared. The world was one. Everybody was together. Everybody was working together. Everything was cool. And then when people came back, everything went back to the way it was. And all those people that had homes that were saved, they pretty much all got kicked to the curb when people returned. And so that's what the Flag Smashers are about. They want things to go back to the way they were. And they got kicked out of their homes. They were homeless on the streets. People forgot about them. And that's basically what the guy was explaining to Sam. And so they leave. And then, not they leave, but Sam takes off. He sees Zemo. Zemo's out there talking to kids and getting some information. He starts singing this Baba Black Sheep song, which is a song I do remember as a kid. Don't remember where I heard it, but I do remember that. And then he gets this info from a girl, when he's singing it, he gets this, he's giving them candy, singing it, which is kind of creepy, very, very creepy. But he got the info he needed from the girl, basically telling the kids, see those guys over there, stay away from them, they're dangerous. Obviously, he's got a plan in motion, probably had a plan from day one when he broke out. He's Zemo, of course he does. So he went back to the guys, like, what's going on? Hey, cute kids. Went back to the place. So basically, they got the info they needed, in regards to getting the girls and the information and all that kind of stuff. And they get back to the place, start talking some more about the situation. Sam calls Sharon. He needs some information. It's all over the place. I'm being all over the place, I know. Then, of course, they run into Captain Douche and his partner. He's all butthurt, bent out of shape. He needs to be back in jail and blah, blah, blah. He's just trying to flex because he's basically been embarrassed this whole time. They're on the way to the funeral. We know what we're looking for. We need him, okay? You ain't done jack. So, and he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Agent Deuce, he's just trying to feel it. He's trying to save face, So anyway, they on go to looking for Mama Donia, trying to get Carly. They go back and forth again. She's incorruptible. You're going to, Douche is talking about, you're going to let your boy go in there with a super soldier, blah, blah, blah. And saying, hey, I've counseled people that have been traumatized. This is in my wheelhouse. I know how to talk to the girl. Even Hoskin was like, hey, let's give it a shot. If he can talk her down, it can make it easier for us. Let him handle it, see what happens. They go in there. Of course, Agent Douche he handcuffs Zemo. He's all restless, bent out of shape. He has all these twitches he's got going on. Sam's in there. They have a conversation. And basically, long story short, Sam basically says to her, I understand your cause. I know where you're coming from. I know what you're going through. Okay, just don't agree with the way you are handling it. I've gone through my struggles too. And somehow Carly seems to know a little bit about Sam as well. So I found that interesting. So, just as it seemed like Carly was going to come over to his side, his way of thinking, real quick, before then, while Sam's in there talking to her, Agent Douche tries to come in. Bucky's like, whoa, you know what? And Agent Douche is like, oh, you're going to let your boy in there with a killer? Come on now, blah, blah, blah. Somehow he's able to swindle him. So basically he comes in, interrupts the whole thing, screws everything up. She flees. They all go after each other. All kinds of crap happens. Zemo finds her because he gets out of the handcuffs. He finds her, shoots Carly. She got injured, but at the same time, she spills the serum all over the place. He sees it, starts stomping on it, destroy it. Douche hits him with the shield, knocks him out, but as he's looking around, he sees the one vial that he missed. He pockets that after he stares at it for a while, all creepily, like, They go back to the place, have more discussions about the situation that happened, and saying, first, they're in there just talking about the situation, and Bucky let them know, hey, Cap, douche is off. He's crazy. I'm crazy. Trust me, I know crazy. Next, he busts in, tries to say Zemo's under arrest, and just flexing basically. And Sam lets him know, hey, you ain't running nothing but your mouth. You ain't scaring nobody in here, my dude. You know. And he's like, oh, should I put the shield down? Make it easy? Like Agent Douche wants to fight Sam. It's like, bruh, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. But as he puts the shield down, Dora Milaje shows up. Because they hear time's up. They're collecting Zemo. Even Zemo was like, oh, shit. So, and of course, Douche doesn't know the Dora Milaje. He has no clue who they are. Which is the downfall. Even Sam told him, hey, you're better off fighting Bucky than dealing with the Dora Milaje. And he's like, hey, let's put all the pointy sticks down. I'm Captain America. How you doing? Oh, we got off the wrong foot. And he made the mistake of touching her. I'm kind of that way. I don't like people touching me. He touched her and she puts him in check. Basically, the Dora Milaje hands Hoskins and Agent Douche their asses to him. But right when it looks like they're about to kill him, because not to mention the whole time Bucky and Sam standing off kind of like, should we help him? And Bucky's like, hey, you're looking good there, John. Awesome. Which was hilarious. Of course, Zemo just sitting back, just observing the entire situation, taking a sip, because that's what he's been doing this whole time. Even before the Dora Milaje showed up, he knows and sees something's off about John Walker, and I'm sure he has a way that he's going to use that to his advantage later, just like he did the Winter Soldier in Civil War. Trust on that. So, right when it looks like the Dora Milaje is about to kill Douche, Bucky steps in because Sam was like, Bucky, because can't kill him. So he stepped in, tries to stop him, and just as one was about to do the same to Hoskins, Sam steps in, so they end up getting into a fight with him. And in good fashion, not good fashion, but being real slick with it, Ayo does this little 5-point palm, Kill Bill, heart exploding thing on his shoulder. Bam, arm drops off like that. So, and Bucky's like, what? Bucky's like, what the seriously? So obviously they put in a fail safe for the arm just in case he flips out again. Smart. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Got to have a backup just in case. So, hell, Batman would even have had something like that. So, that happens, and AO's just looking at him like, she gives him a look like she didn't want to, but at the same time, she's like, come on, man. Come on, man. And they bounce. And John Walker is on the ground on his knees just looking like that kid. I got my ass whooped. Really? And he's like, they weren't even super soldiers, and I got my ass whooped by women. You just saw that look of defeat on his face. Like, I'm Captain America, and I got my ass whooped? Really? I was cracking up at that. That's what happens. You run headfirst into a situation, don't know what you're doing. That's what happens. Even his buddy helps him up. And so, smash cut, you see Walker and his buddy partner talking about, would you take the serum? And imagine if we had the serum through back in Afghanistan, and the serum is just going to help expose more of who you are, that whole situation. So, then you got Carly calls Sam's sister, telling her, I don't know if I should kill him or not, and because he's working for this new Captain America, and the sister said, no, he's not. Trust me, he's not. That's not who Sam is. Basically, just trying to feel Sam out. And it gets back to him, well, his sister calls Sam, letting him know, hey, Carly called me and threatened, basically called me and kind of made it somewhat of a threat. And she Carly gives his sister a location to where she'll be at so he can go meet her because she wants to give him one more shot. So he goes, and this time he's all suited up. This time he's preparing, him and Sam all suited up, prepped up, ready to rock this time. And sees her, but also when he meets up with her, you call my sister? What the hell? What's cracking? And basically she just, basically just trying to get her point across, want to know all this, want to know if she can trust him, the whole nine. But next thing you know, you smash cut to Sharon on the satellite thing, tracking Agent Douche. And she's like, oh, hello, Walker. And then she radios Sam, like, hey, Walker's at this location, or I think they tracked or allowing him to track them or something like that. And so now they got to go get Walker because Carly kind of hinted that, killing you would be meaningless. So now they know what's really up. They want to kill him. Because Carly didn't mention that when she was talking to her peoples earlier. So they go after Walker. You get to the location. And as Walker and his partner, Agent Douche, come inside with the shield, looking all flashy. They're walking through the building. Somehow they get separated. Lamar, his partner, goes missing. And so Douche starts freaking out. You see him bust through a door. He kind of pauses, looks down, and I'm just thinking, oh shit, he's going to take the serum. Because he has the serum in his pocket. He pocketed that serum, that vial. So, by then, oh shit, he's going to take it. But they don't show him taking it. And then when he comes across one of the Flag Smasher, he throws a shield and he gets embedded into the wall, just like when Isaiah threw that little canister thing into the wall. I was like, oh crap, he took it. So he starts freaking out. He starts hulking out and all that. And he comes across, Sam sees Douche and one of the Flag Smashers fighting. He sees him bending the bar, and Sam's like, oh, no, you didn't. And dude that's fighting him is like, shit. Like, oh, shit, he took the serum. And he whoops his ass. As he's running by Sam's like, what'd you do? And they got Lamar. So they all run after Lamar, then you see Lamar, after they drag him into this like shower room, he's all handcuffed, not handcuffed, they got him handcuffed or with the straps thing. They go into a room, big old fight breaks down with Sam and Cap with the Flag Smashers. They start going at it. In the meantime, Lamar ends up being able to get loose. He joins the fight just in time as one of the Flag Smasher has Douche. It looks like Carly is about to shank him. His partner steps in, saves it from happening. But of course, she gets frustrated. Whap! Superman punch right into his chest. He goes flying, hits the pillar. Bam! His partner goes down. Hoskins is down. Now, it gives the impression that he might be dead. Or did he just get his bell rung and is just completely out? It gives the impression that she killed him. But I think he just got his bell rung and he's just completely out cold. But we'll know in the next episode. So he sees that, hey, Lamar. He goes up to his partner, see, hey, what's going, hey. And he's just sitting there, and next thing you know, he just snaps. Everyone's standing around like, whoa, what did just happen? Sam and Bug even stop fighting. They all stop fighting like, whoa, what the hell? And they all just break. Sam and Buck run after them. They all run out the room. Carly ran out the room. And you just see Douche just sitting there like, if he did not have even more of an incentive to go ape shit, this was it. He goes crashing out of a window, sees one of the Flag Smasher, runs after him, and it happened to be that guy when him and Carly were talking earlier at the grave when they went to get the serum, that he was a fan of Captain America. His grandpops fought the Nazis and all that. You're the new Captain, he was a fan of him. And it's sad to know that here he is being chased by this new agent douche, trips him up, hits him with the shield, knocks him down, and he's screaming at him, hey, it wasn't me. And Cap just straight Joe Pesci, Goodfellas Casino style, just starts shanking him with the shield. Whap, whap, whap. And he just standing there and he's looking around at everybody. Everyone has cell phones filming it, like, because that was the title of the episode, The World is Watching. So, and at first I was just like, yep, that's your ass now, Cap. We don't know what the government, because it's just kind of interesting because the methods and the way he went about it, it kind of reflects today's society on how they feel justice should be served. Because you have everyone with cell phones filming this, kind of reflects today's society with people filming, police brutality situations. Because he's just standing around looking at everybody, and it's almost kind of wondering, like, what you looking at? And everyone just in shock at the fact, because then they do an upward shot of the shield covered, the bottom part of the shield covered in blood. I'm like, whoa, that is a powerful image right there. So, yeah. So again, it just kind of reminds you and reflects back to today's society and how things get caught on camera phones now. It just made me think like that, made me wonder, like, that's kind of interesting. So, and pretty much the episode ends that way. So, yeah, because we all seen in the trailers that Sam does eventually end up getting the shield. Well, I'm wondering, with this situation, how it happened, is that how he gets the shield? Because obviously that's going to trend worldwide what Cap did, what Agent Douche did, my bad. So we're wondering if the government's going to be like, dude, we didn't give you the shield to be all like that. So, yeah. Interesting. And I have to say, Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell, and Goldie Hawn's son, who is playing John Walker, is doing a phenomenal job. Doing a phenomenal job. He got his pop swagger as in the acting part. He got his pop swagger, without question. So, yeah, leave some comments down below and let me know what you thought of the episode and anything I might have forgotten about or may have slipped up on. Let me know. So, in the meantime, in between time, this is Hitman Thornton, your favorite motherfucking role model, aka Mr. Wonderful. Until next time, Raw Reaction TV, peace out, bitches. And remember always, unlike Agent Douche, stay zen. Woosah as fuck.